Hello there, and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is another Shaman board. I'm not going to lie, every time I see Shaman and play with Shaman, I think about what was lost in Ambassador, one of my favorite cards of all time. Shaman is just not that fun. It's okay. It's a reasonable twist to do whatever. It can do some fun and interesting things. But overall, I just don't get too far into the Shaman love in my heart. I wonder if there's something to be said for saving the peaceful cult. I don't know how the AI is going to play their turn. So we're going to take an estate on our turn. If we trash 2, we're guaranteed to take an estate. We're likely to anyway. And so if we save it for next turn, then we may give the AI 2 estates. But it depends a little bit on when they I'm digging on Shaman already. I'm thinking about Peaceful Cult because Shaman's on the board, which is something you never do with Peaceful Cult. So maybe Shaman's okay. I should actually look at the rest. Well, I'll look at the rest of the kingdom my second turn. Let's figure out this decision. I got to figure out a buy too, but I think you wait because you may get I don't think it ever works out to being worse for you. And in some situations it's better. So let's do that. And then let's look at the kingdom. So of course we can't see much of the kingdom because I grayed it all out. It really does affect your kind of perception of it a little bit. So we have a rich shaman. Means when you buy the shaman you get a silver, which makes it quite a bit more appealing in the opening. Already is sort of reasonable, but looks pretty appealing. And then you have Quartermaster, which is a card that AI loves, and which is a very strong card. It just lets you gain cards. You can put it, it's sort of like we have Cobbler on the board with Quartermaster. They're relatively similar in many ways. Quartermaster is probably a little bit stronger than Cobbler most of the time. But the Quartermaster, you can gain cards. AI likes to just get a bunch of Quartermasters and like empty the pile sometimes. If you have a $4 victory card, that's, or even probably like Tunnel or something, it's very, very strong. In these kinds of situations, it sort of depends on how quickly they can, if you can get to, province or whatever, you'll outscore it. They don't always, they used to not know to ever like pull stuff off the Quartermaster. There are some bugs, but I think those are less. Let's go ahead and get the Shaman here. Let's see what AI does. Yeah, so I get this estate anyway, but I was always going to get this estate. And now I get to give the AI another estate before the reshuffle, which is nice. We're just kind of looking for ways to get to 5 because that's where the power cards are here between Quartermaster, Specialist, Wealthy Village. There may be some nice stuff to do with Broker. I don't know if it's nice enough to just buy it here. But certainly you'll have more chances to trash estates than you would in a typical game. Of course, this is what we draw. That's just a given. That's, of course, what we draw. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just do the silver copper trap. I'm not sure that's correct, to be honest. It does give a card to my opponent, which is kind of nice, but our goat misses. is annoying. We get another shaman. We need a pixie. Okay, we have 5 here. Get a quartermaster. Now this is a little bit this is quite a bit nicer. Let's go ahead and do the pixie. We don't have two cards, otherwise I would be pretty tempted to do that. We could get pretty clean here right away. I have to think. Do we want to cycle a little bit, or do we want to... we also didn't do the pixie because it lets us do the Royal Galley next turn, which if it had been a good enough boon, we maybe still would have blown it up, but well, we're getting... I kind of thought about taking favors there. That would have let us get another trash in, but this is all okay. We'll take another Royal Galley. Do we want the wisps? Yeah, let's take the wisps. And then this was a little bit unfortunate. Oh, you give them pixie too. Wait a minute. I did this wrong. I had the perfect setup and I did it like an idiot. Oh well, okay. If we lose, we'll blame that. That's actually pretty bad. not gonna lie. That was not a good move at all. So the thing was, I could have resolved the Royal Gallied Pixie first and trashed it, gained the Pixie back rather than a state, which would have been, of course, like a million times better. So that's a bit of a problem. I wonder if we probably do want loots eventually for payload. So the question is whether we like idle or gold a little better. And I think the boons are probably worth taking. Oh, there's also goat. I did forget about goat. So what do we have now? Okay, we'll just take this. The trashing here doesn't matter a whole lot. Well, I guess it could. Let's go ahead and trigger the shuffle. This probably does leave a royal guy. Yeah, that was really bad about the pixie. Oh, and they hit sextant. Sitting here pondering my life choices. I'm not. Hopefully the difference in the deck size here will tell eventually. Not that they have some clean. They're not nearly as clean, but get a Royal Galley. Okay, Wisp doesn't hit. Yeah, this is okay to trigger. Well, guess we'll just discard the 1. I don't know. What do we get? Jewels? Jewels is okay. We want to take the... Yeah, let's take the Royal Galley. Okay. So Pixie will decline. We will next turn, though, remember to do the thing. I swear it. I swear I'll remember. Okay, we can get, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we didn't trash with the goat. I guess we can play the idol and see what happens. Okay, that's nice. That's actually very nice. So you can do mirror stuff, but I think here I want to split my buys anyway. But we got to start looking out for mirror stuff now that we have good amounts of money. Because it's just good. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I think the deck size stuff is going to eventually just be too much of an issue. Yeah, I don't think this. So the AI isn't doing necessarily like a rush thing, though. They have a little bit better gains than me. Let's play the Wisp first. I don't know what order to resolve all of this in, but yeah. So we trash that, and then we do the Shaman. Okay, now we're playing like not idiots rather than like idiots. Which is always nice. There's technically ways to have specialists playing enough treasures to gain loots mid-turn. I don't know that that's like all that important, but and there's also technically you could get enough loots, and there's some tricks you could technically even have trash wealthy village and gain it activate at the start of turn. Like you could have a wealthy village gained from the trash with shaman power, gain a loot. There's duration stuff and things to make that happen, but that's not terribly likely. Trying to think where we want to play the specialist. We may want to buy another quartermaster this turn. Then we have a broker on top. It would have, of course, been cool to get around to the Pixie and Royal Galliot again, but you know, such is life. We could trash the silver to draw a little more here. Maybe we want to do the idol or the puzzle box. I mean, there are fortunate. I mean, the nice thing here is that there are a lot of great things to play specialist on, which is nice. I wonder if we want a second idol. Okay. That may not be correct. I wonder how far back it lets you undo. Oh, it just lets you undo forever. you just get to know. You can just undo past the boon reveal. Okay. Well, that's a bug. I feel like I want to go specialist quartermaster. Yeah. I was like, why is my hand so big? It's because I did River's Gift. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to get this Pixie. They're going to buy provinces at a decent clip, probably. I don't know what they have on their quartermasters. We should be able to see this. So they have a bunch of royal galleys, I guess. Can you... which I don't know. They're maybe not taking up. Let's gain. We're still not really anywhere near a 3 pile. Let's go ahead and just gain a royal guy. We have a bunch here, so um, ideally we draw some of the brokers, or a broker. We only have one, I guess. Okay. We could start cursing. I don't know if cursing is good or not, but we could try it. Or we can again. I'm not super in love with this at the moment, but I probably should have got a broker. Emptying the pixies, okay. They're still not a 3 pile risk. Should be able to. Alright, let's get this one and let's put a broker on this one. Let's see. Do we want the silvers? Oh, there's already a pixie in the trash. Well, we could just not. Or we could blow up 2 of them. I guess we could blow up both of them as well. And then, since we've blown up both, there'll still be a pixie in there for our next turn. We really do need to find the broker relatively soon. Or hopefully at all. Okay, now we can do this. I'm going to blow up the endless chalice. It's the worst one. For sure. I guess I didn't have to blow up the chalice. I could have also just blown up like a wealthy village, but let's see. Okay. What do we want? A royal galley. I don't think we can win here, but we probably aren't too terribly far from it. Let's do the wisp. Yeah, sure. Where is that broker? Okay, well, it's bottom deck apparently. So we could do a couple things. We could, of course, just get more money by spending. We could get. We could get more draw, I guess. just specialist the figurehead and look for a win the next turn, I guess. It's not crazy. See the money here. We're at triple province. I don't think the AI can triple. I guess there's some risk they can do a pile out of some sort, like an estate pile out. Not sure. Okay. Well, not this way. So we'll be able to triple province again. This wasn't played, well, we won't have to triple, but this wasn't played that cleanly by me. We have a jewels and we have a figurehead. We don't quite have if I hadn't trashed the endless chalice, we could broker a wealthy village and gain the broker from the trash. We could do the thing I was talking about. Or if we had royal galley to specialist, we could play puzzle box or something and do the same thing. As it is, I don't think there's anything too exciting. Oh, we don't even have a broker royal galley, so whoops. So that's stupid. Never mind. We might as well just get the pixie, probably a little better than silver, but who knows. Okay, so what do we do? How do we get the most? I don't think I'm going to spend any time actually thinking about that. To be perfectly honest, I'm just going to click cards. We're going to be short on buy here. Not of winning, but just of, that's going to be our limiting factor. No, actually not. Well, a little bit. All right. Well, I think it's a really neat kingdom. I talked all that crap about Shaman, and it was, the Shaman stuff was pretty fun there. The pixie interaction there with Shaman was pretty fun with Royal Galley. So, actually, no complaints on Shaman there. I'm just a grumpy Gus. There we go. We got lots of loots. I think this can be much more explosive. It's a little hard because you're fighting against a Shaman for deck control there. So it's hard to guess on the turn number, but I would kind of expect it to maybe be more like a turn 12 thing a lot of times. I didn't love all my gain choices there. It's not clear the second quartermaster is doing anything at all. And even the first one may be slowing me down. I'm not sure. The consistency aspects of it are kind of nice, but the actual gains we got from it were pretty small number compared to like maybe just having another specialist sooner. So if I was trying it again, that's what the angle I would maybe go for. is try to do more on the specialist stuff sooner to get the broker wealthy village mirror stuff running. But all the same, nice kingdom. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all tomorrow.